All right, everybody, you got Mike on the street, and let me tell you, we have an amazing treat today. Not just one, but two amazing artists. We got LANY and Zack Tabudlo. Not only are they performing, but we got them for an interview. So come on, come join me as we have a chat with these amazing artists and find out more about LANY and Zack. All right, cuties, you wouldn't want to miss this. All right, so what's up, everybody? It really is an honor to be here with these two amazing guys. We got Paul Klein and, of course, Jake Goss from LANY.
Thanks, man.
Welcome back, you two. I think I speak on behalf of all Filipino fans when I say it's always awesome to have you back here in the Philippines.
Thanks, man.
Especially for a November to remember. And speaking of, I remember when you first came here back in 2017, and I think this is your fourth time in the Philippines, if my math is right.
I think you're right.
So, what keeps you coming back to the country?
Obviously the fans.
Yeah.
It's just getting bigger every time. It seems like it's getting bigger every day, and which is just the best feeling in the world. We're doing 5 nights, which I think is actually history. So we're stoked.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever seen anybody perform for 5 days here, and it's a testament on how much we love your music, and we just can't get enough of you two, right?
Thank you.
And I think a big reason why is because you have such an amazing discography. You guys have been releasing albums for a long time now at this point. And I know it's probably like picking your favorite child, but since you've been performing the past few weeks, what single or track would you say are your favorite tracks to perform? If you can pick maybe one or two.
Totally. I think my favorite to play right now is Congrats, which is our newest, most recent release song. It's just fun to really open up the guitar. Jake's going hard on the drums. It just feels good to play. And I think Jake and I both agree that the most important LANY song ever is I Love You So Bad, just because it was the third song we wrote and released as a band, and I feel like it was kind of the entry point to LANY for a lot of people. So
Congrats definitely is a rager.
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
Also a song called Hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I love playing that one. Maybe we're playing it tonight.
And we might be playing it
Can't
tonight.
tell anyone.
Oh, well, we won't tell anybody. Don't worry. And a big reason that we love you so bad is really your music, right? And I think one of the people who is a massive fan, and you know him personally, is Zack Tabudlo.
Yeah.
Zack, I believe, will be joining you in your concert.
Yes.
And he's mentioned time and time again that you are one of his major musical inspirations.
That's awesome.
And, you know, he posted a photo way back, I think it was May, and it created a lot of buzz here in the Philippines because we Filipino fans love you both, and we love Zack. And with that being said, does this create any possibility of a track between you three?
Maybe. We're open to anything and everything. I think it was important to us to come into the market and highlight the domestic artists here.
Yeah.
You know, if and when we can. So yeah, Zack will be joining us on stage tonight. We had Ice Paris come out in Bangkok, as well as Violette. And it's just been cool to go to different countries and have those artists join us on stage.
Zack can sing too, so people are in for a treat tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. People are excited to hear both of you guys perform, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be a major treat. And you guys have just been so busy. I go through your discography, and you've been releasing music way back since 2014. And you've been doing it every year, like 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, 18. You've been releasing new tracks, new albums. 2022, nothing just yet. Which begs the question, are you planning to drop any new music anytime soon?
Well, we dropped Congrats this year, which is a new single that came out in August. We had a new song with Bozzy that came out maybe just a month and a half ago. And tomorrow we drop our first ever live album. So we recorded our show at the Forum last fall, which is the big arena in LA. Yeah. It was a huge milestone for us. And we recorded it, and we've tried to make it sound as good as possible, and it's going to be really fun to release. We've never put out a live album before.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Truly, it's going to be a November to remember.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I guess to wrap it up, 5 days, 5 nights here in the Philippines. If you could describe your Filipino fans with 5 words or 5 adjectives, what would you pick?
Lovely, loud,
Beautiful.
passionate, and some of our faves.
Great.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Hey, again, everybody, a pleasure to be joined by, of course, Paul and Jake of LANY. Thank you for taking the time, and best of luck with your show. You guys are going to be amazing, that's for sure. I'm going to be watching you from the sidelines, too, so I can't wait to see you
Let's go.
perform.
We'll be looking for you.
All right, look for the guy with the black shirt.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. A pleasure.
Okay, yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks.
You guys are fantastic. Thank you. Are you comfortable with me taking a photo with you guys?
So comfortable.
Thank you.
Come on, dude.
Oh, appreciate it, guys. I feel so tiny.
Cool.
All right, hey, awesome meeting you guys. If ever you have free time, you want to go around the Philippines,
Hit you up.
I'll be happy to be your driver.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, see you tonight.
All right, so I gotta say, I'm excited to be with this guy. One thing for sure, he does not Zack at all. In fact, he's amazing. Sorry about that. We got Zack Tabudlo right here. Man, I'm so happy to see you blow up like crazy. And you deserve it because you're such a talented performer. And I know you mentioned multiple times in the past that LANY is one of your favorite artists, one of your musical inspirations. And now you're going to be performing in the same stage as they are. How do you feel about that? How does that feel?
Yeah, it's about to be crazy. Like I said earlier, just meeting them back then in LA when I was doing a tour back in America, that was pretty crazy itself. I got to meet them in the studio, got to trade words with them and kind of let them hear one of my demos as well for like future releases, and it's gonna be an experience definitely. I remember myself just being in my room and watching these LANY concert videos and just aspiring and kind of dreaming to kind of be like them in a way. And yeah, it's gonna be wild.
You know, you mentioned your trip to LA. I remember when you posted a photo, people went crazy for that, right? Because like Filipinos love LANY, Filipinos love you. So if you combine that, it's going to be something amazing. What do you think? Like there were rumors about maybe a possible track coming out. Is that something in the pipeline maybe to expect?
It's a secret. Probably we don't know. Hopefully in the future, we'll see about that. We are gonna announce a lot of things coming very soon, and it involves a lot of international stuff and artists.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait. And Zack, I think one of the biggest reasons why I'm a big fan of yours too, aside from being such a talented singer, you're also so involved in the music making process. You produce, you write, you do the whole thing, the whole shebang, right? And you know, I've always asked artists this, especially when they're so involved in the process. What do you think makes a good song? What are the elements that makes a song good?
Well, it really depends in like the track itself, because like sonically, there's a lot of, I guess, formulas in terms of how you make the music in terms of production as well and sonically. Yeah. And it really depends on what genre as well and what style. And it kind of just depends as well with the audience and what they want to hear. But personally, I feel like it all comes down to just feel and the lyrics itself and how people can kind of put themselves into the songs and like put their own feet in the shoes of whoever artist wrote it. And that's how it kind of gives them a certain connection through the song. And I feel like without that connection, I feel like it would be defeating the purpose of just making music. And you know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to how people would feel that music in different types of songs. So
no, that's great. I think I would describe that as sincerity. And I think that's why your music resonates so much to all of us, because you're just so sincere in the music that you make. And as you go through your career, you've changed your sound a couple of times. You've evolved. I think that's how I would describe it. Where do you see yourself going next stylistically in terms of the music you plan to release in the future?
Yeah, I am kind of looking at different eras, especially here in like OPM, like Filipino music. And like Habang Buhay went to, it's like this very old school sound. Went for like this Nangangamba synth pop from before, which had chorusy vibes and chorusy guitar effects. and then so on with like different eras. So I'm kind of dealing with more eras, especially in OPM. I'm just kind of going back to old school music and kind of giving it a modern take, I guess, in today's music. So
I love that, going back to your roots. Yeah. And I guess pivoting a little bit away from music, you've mentioned in other interviews, one of the things you enjoy doing is production, not just in music, but also in video, right? I want to know, if you can craft your dream music video, who do you want as your cast?
Wow, crazy, because like with the episode album, which we did around last year, we kind of gave it all out with like the cast and different artists. So like maybe something from like Korea would be dope.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Choi Woo-sik, the guy in Our Beloved Summer. That'd be really dope. And I feel like Koreans would be really cool to be in like music videos and stuff. Especially when I make music based on love stories mostly. And so I feel like it would be a perfect fit.
No, for sure. And I can't wait to see what else you come up with. And you know, you've achieved so much. I mean, you've been dominating the billboards literally, and also popping up in billboards in New York. Right? It's just a big accomplishment. And it's, you know, it's, as a Filipino, it makes you so proud to see somebody from your own country just excel in their craft. And with that being said, you already achieved so much. Where do you plan to go next? What's next for Zack?
I mean, honestly, I'm just enjoying music in general. Like right now, I've been taking a few breaks from here and there and kind of just taking in whatever, I guess, accomplishments and success I've gone through the months. And like last year, everything kind of blew up. And then like right now, I'm just taking it a bit back and taking it all in. And I'll be back with more music definitely. So with just that, I'm pretty blessed and really thankful already. So.
Can't wait. And we're blessed too. If you're releasing new music, it's always a good thing for us.
Thanks, man.
So I guess as we wrap up this interview, do you have any message for your fans?
Of course, to all the fans and people who listen to my music, as well as all the LANY fans, it's going to be crazy. Thank you so much for the love and support, and we'll see you guys very soon.
All right, once again, Zack Tabudlo, everybody's going to be performing with LANY tonight. And as he said, a lot of exciting things in the pipeline for him. Maybe some more collabs. Watch out for that.